Okay, and a quick sound check before really beginning. Okay, I think we should be good over here. Well, then perhaps we are having some issues. Okay, it should be showing properly now. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 2 of our Dacian campaign in original Rome Total War, and in this episode our task is pretty much to capture Greece, or wipe out Greek cities, especially from Greece, and capture Macedonian settlements and practically wipe out Macedon as well. So without further ado, let's begin. I think we are ready to strike at Thessalonica next turn, and also perhaps besiege Themon with our mercenary army over here. And here the Brutii most likely are going to cause some problems, and here in the north Scythians, most likely Germanians around here, and this rather large Gaul army is on the move over here, most likely towards Salona. So we have quite a few enemies around us, and of course we are trying to do this as total war challenge, so we try to declare war against anyone and everyone as fast as possible. And well, yeah, I guess we are not going to do too much over there with those temples. And most likely the Gaul army is marching towards Salona, but at the moment that cannot be helped. We are going to besiege Themon, and we are not actually at war yet, so that must be remedied. Quite a few hoplites, some Grecian archers. I think it should be doable. And perhaps we should combine these. Some of those mercenary units. And perhaps some additional units in Segestica as well will be rather beneficial. So I think we will try to take Thessalonica. They have some cavalry reinforcements nearby, but let's see if we can manage. The defenses are relatively weak, and I think we will try to take on this reinforcing army actually first. So it's coming from front right. So let's see.
The day has dawned. Await my orders. Units,
units. We are not actually needing those battering rams. So front right, I guess they would be coming somewhere around here. So let's put our rather non-existing infantry line to the front and hope that the archer warbands can actually... Well, actually this can act rather like infantry as well. And let's hope that the archers will do the damage over here.
They have brought even more men.
No matter,
Perhaps
we
we
will
could
count the
move
dead later.
a bit forward. I doubt that the garrison in the settlement will be charging our back. But those phalanx pikemen will be a problem. But most likely these light lancers are the biggest trouble for us. So let's try to wipe them out as fast as possible. And of course, now that they are actually running... Okay, that's Greek cavalry. No worries concerning them.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
Okay, good.
Nothing. You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
And I guess this initial battle did go rather well. So now we only have to deal with the phalanxes, and they are taking rather good damage. Yeah, agreed about those Illyrian peltasts. Since these phalanx pikemen are seeking to challenge our mercenary hoplites. And I think these guys should break relatively soon. Yeah. Okay, good. So, we can begin to concentrate on the enemy settlement.
Them down.
Yeah, those javelins do inflict quite a bit of damage, and their melee stats, well, perhaps they don't inflict that much damage in melee, but they are rather... well, they can hold the line, at least for a while. So that's rather nice property for them. So, some peltasts over here. Not for long, it seems. Ah, okay. That sounds rather interesting. I'm not sure if I have used them in too many ambushes, but yeah, sounds rather useful. So they are bringing some phalanx pikemen. Yeah, I think in order to succeed in ambush, one should try to seek them out quite actively in forests and so on. So there is some Thracians going this way. Okay, and we are having way. And this does not look too good, because most likely our general will get killed if this unit stays in the battle there too long.
Warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
So I guess we are good to position ourselves. For the final phase of this push. So Beltast's coming this way. Militia hoplites still present in center. I guess we just have to push towards the Beltasts over there before they have a chance of firing missiles against us. I guess these guys can make it fire. I'm from Finland. Oh, still the music is too loud. Okay, I think I will need to make some slight adjustments right after this battle. And that should be it.
Victory! Settlement captured.
So let's see about that music. I will still slightly adjust it. Let's hope it's a bit better now. Okay. Is this any better? I think practice range will be the best place to start over here. And actually some chosen swordsmen will be a nice addition to this army.
Orders?
And about this one, let's see. Most likely we need to reinforce Apollonia when the Romans do attack. And I think this army is, or should be well suited for taking Thermon. In any case, so I don't think we need reinforcements over there. We have some reinforcements here. Okay, greetings to Poland. And I think we, all non-native speakers have problems with foreign languages, so no problem at all. So perhaps some additional troops to reinforce that army, and perhaps we could take Pulatsora with it. But let's see. At the very least, I think we need to gather a bit more strength over here, so we can leave a proper garrison, and then perhaps we should strike north with this army over here. But in any case, that's a thing for next turn. Okay, so there the Brutiae are, and so much for our reinforcements. And the Gaul army is arriving, so it seems we are having a bit of troubles over here. But let's see, if we could take Thermon first, that should mean that Greek threat in our near vicinity is thwarted. And then perhaps from Thessalonica we should strike out at least 2 armies, or perhaps even 3, 4, to wipe them out and only then move against Pulatsora over there. And perhaps this army must turn back to face the Brutiae once again. Yeah, I agreed about those pikemen. Of course, if you have good enough archers or missile units, they tend to be somewhat vulnerable to missiles. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But agreed, especially in player hands, those phalanxes can be quite devastating. I think this will smash the gate and this the wall, because the tower is a bit closer on that side.
Units, forward! Units! Units, move out!
Archers of Crete. Ready.
Let's see if we can take down some of the hoplites over there.
Kill them!
Well, at least some, but not too many.
Illyrian skirmishers, Illyrian mercenaries,
Let's bring actually these guys next to the wall, so we could actually inflict some damage to the hoplites as they are. They seem to be pulling most of their troops this way. Yeah, agreed on that. Additionally, I think Seleukid Scythed chariots, as you can recruit them quite early, can be rather beneficial for them, but in the AI hands, well, they are not used that much. Oh, that's actually faction leader.
The battering ram is at the walls. Our warriors attack. Now is the time for great deeds.
Okay, we are inflicting some damage to the bodyguard. Yeah, I think the phalanx system in Rome 1 is not historically accurate, so... The bodyguard is taking some nice beating over there, as well as the whole enemy army, actually. Those Grecian archers are also, well, rather
Your warriors
wiped
have
out.
broken the gate. The way is
At least
open. Let your
relatively
men kill
closely.
all the cowards inside.
Illyrian mercenaries. We're under attack!
Well, perhaps you're right about that Seleukid tier list. But at least in AI hands they tend to perform rather badly. But yeah, in player hands they can be really nice. Looking at those hoplites over there would have been really nice, but apparently... Well, perhaps we can fire at them still. Well, agreed on that, Germanian phalanx.
Our warriors will take their reward in blood and treasure.
So, it seems it's time to push in. So, let's get going. We can get some nice shots of the flank or rear of some of the units before actually moving in. Because that's quite a lot of hoplites over there. And it seems this flank is more open, so let's move in first from the left flank. And I think we should try to get both of these units in, one facing that direction and the other one facing that direction, to prevent flank. And let's move out. You guys actually shouldn't be moving there. And let's bring the general next to the wall, so we can buff the morale. Are they facing... Oh, I should have shot them already. Okay, so time to move in with the other phalanx, and perhaps some running will be beneficial.
Our warriors have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is open!
And it seems they are a bit confused about what to do. So let's hope we can benefit from the confusion.
Destroy them! Mercenary hoplites!
Routing that unit would go a long way. And of course, well, if I rush in, it's rather likely that the general will impale himself to the pikes over here, so... And I guess the very hard difficulty is showing here, because these guys are suffering quite a bit of damage despite we are actually outnumbering them, what, 3-1 and flanking and whatnot. But yeah, we are in. Unfortunately, we are starting to run out of missiles or arrows. Enemy has taken, okay, almost 2/3 of the damage, or rather casualties. Okay, so I think those guys did get away. So we have next one coming this way. Let's try this V shape over here, and here, let's see. We are being outnumbered, but perhaps we can make some nice cavalry charge in the rear. Well, I think if about remastered, I think if you add some mods that improve the looks, I think it's rather nice. It brings some benefits compared to this original one. Oh, come on, this is just horrible.
Mercenary hoplite. Attack! Hoplite, attack! Hoplite mercenary.
So it seems this phalanx wants to fight against this phalanx based on their turning around. Perhaps I just need to take the phalanx off completely and have them fight in close quarters over there.
Hoplite mercenary.
Okay, the general is coming back. These guys are not actually breaking, it seems.
Now drinks with his glorious
and
ancestors.
actually
His men now
it
rightly
seems that's
fear us.
breaking most of the enemy army. Okay, that was nice. So, they still have some men, but I think we actually may have more hoplites as it is. They. I think battle difficulty only affects the units. If I remember correctly, it gives them +7 to attack and +7 to morale. Yeah, doing a proper phalanx fight, especially if you are attacking, requires quite a bit of attention and microing, and even then there is no guarantee that it will be successful. But in defensive battles, phalanxes, in my opinion, are rather... Oh, what do we have here? So in defensive battles, I think phalanxes are rather easy to use. You kind of make a front and that's it. That's usually enough. But we have some looking after is good in those cases as well. So, one unit of hoplites, that's... And of course, yeah, they're in the city center, so that's our main problem. Okay, there they come. So, in this case, I think our hoplite should perform relatively well, especially this unit, as the enemy is pushing against them. And hopefully we can get the surrounding force in place rather soon. And hopefully they will actually run in front of the enemy phalanx. Okay, I think we are finally having this one.
Victory!
We suffered actually quite a bit of casualties, but nonetheless, I guess decent enough victory. Those Grecian archers did some really nice job over here. So the settlement is relatively small, and because of that, oh, we could, let's hire one additional of those archers, or rather archer warband.
Yes!
And next turn, let's move out to face the Romans, or rather the Brutii. In here, I doubt that we have enough forces to actually save Salona from the Gauls. So it will be lost, at least for the moment.
Yes, Chief!
Lord. March! No more move! Destroy!
Could we actually have some more
Lord.
Scythian mercenaries? Yes, we can, and let's hope
Leaving the
no one bribes them.
Chief, move out!
But this kind of horse archer army could do relatively well. So levy pikes. Yeah, I think we are
Yes,
striking
General.
against these armies.
Destroy! Victory!
Okay, so now there are two of
Yes!
them.
Forward!
If we move here and then strike at this one but face this one first, I think we should be able to rout it
Attack!
before it causes too much damage, because our general is really good one. The troop quality, excluding this phalanx pikemen unit, is not really that good. And they are coming a bit by bit as they are reinforcing army. Oh, but then I need to attack this one. Yeah. Well, not that good troops over there too. But yeah, from the left. And let's strike at the reinforcements first.
Before dark, this battle will be done. Await my orders.
Yeah, especially with a Dacian unit roster. That would require some quite heavy microing to be able to beat them.
Stand and fight!
Units, forward!
The enemy
Okay,
are scared. They have brought even more men. No matter, we will count the dead later.
Units, make haste!
Seems my starting formation wasn't quite that optimal. Let's hope we are in right position in time and that the plan doesn't actually backfire as the advancing elements are moving quite fast over there. I think I'm going to be those life lancers before they charge us. Broken. I'm a bit worried about that initial army that's coming this way.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
Good, and then we can focus on that phalanx. And then that one. Time to move these guys on the other side. Okay, breaking good. Then let's focus on this arm. If we could wipe out the general, we could get the rest of the army routed relatively quickly.
Warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating.
Oh, these are already this far. Very well. We have actually beaten.
The enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
Missiles!
practically we have beaten the enemy, but still is some mopping up to do.
Flee from the field like frightened goats, hunt them down and slay them all.
Okay, so let's just make sure that there are not too many survivors. Especially these pikemen. Oh, I guess we are a bit too slow here. Well, some casualties of there. Let's try to let this unit out. And this one. And perhaps just maybe we could wipe out both the armies. Perhaps not this one. Yeah. They got away. But yeah, that's quite a blow to Macedonian strength.
Orders. Forward.
And once again some retraining and some additional... Oh, actually we could get noble cavalry. Perhaps that's the better choice at the moment. Because we are kind of lacking in cavalry department at the moment.
Lord. General.
So I guess this is it for this turn. Let's see. So the Gauls want us to become a protectorate, and yeah, they're taking Salon. And it seems that Julii... We are ambushing Julii. Well, now we get an ambush battle, but perhaps not quite the one we would like to see. Yeah.
Fall back.
And
General.
now the Julii seem to be over there. That's actually a bit of bad news because, well, I think we have our hands full in one Roman faction. But yeah, some extra challenge over there.
Orders. Move.
Okay, so Galatzora is relatively empty at the moment. I think actually missile cavalry could be able to do quite well over there. And if we beat these two armies over here, I think we can move towards Larissa with this main army.
General.
And of course next turn we can actually replenish
Chief.
some of our losses to the missile unit department. Okay, relatively weak units, so I think we'll just push through.
Await my orders.
Perhaps the terrain is not best possible, but I think we should be able to deal with the enemy with relative ease.
Units forward.
Maybe I'll snipe that. Perhaps not. And even if we could, it's better to be ready to face those light lancers over there. Now the interesting question is, are those phalanxes actually going to advance or not? Trees and target over there. Okay, I think it's time to move out with cavalry. Oh. I think I noticed that skirmish moved over there. Let's see if we could just break them. There. Some nice hits. Hopefully. I am broken. These guys are broken. Even do against something against that enemy general over there.
The warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
That's it, pretty much.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Okay, perhaps we were able to wipe
This
out
is a
the whole enemy army. I think so. Good.
We shall rule! Lord?
And
Yes,
let's
yes. Orders?
get
Leaving the army.
at least some of the units back in here.
Orders? Forward! Out of
And
moves.
that army has a bit more time. Okay, so
Orders?
we need to leave kind of minimal garrison.
Move out!
I guess that will be enough, and then we
Yes.
need to move against the Romans.
Move! Out of moves!
And
Yes.
let's have this.
Move out!
Whoops.
Fall back!
Okay, so hopefully
Orders?
we will have soon that general joining the main army there. And perhaps in the Getae some additional troops wouldn't be bad, and perhaps in Prolysium we should make preparations for a likely Germanian attack at some point. And let's make perhaps... yeah. So you mean watchtowers in the campaign map? If you are referring to watchtowers, the reason is that at the moment my financial situation is not that good.
Yes, kill them.
And if I put a watchtower over there, next to the border, it would give me perhaps 1 turn, at best, time to react, and most likely not even that. So that's the reason why I'm not building those watchtowers. Oh, only 2 turns. I ever played and kind of fell in love with the franchise, so that's the reason. So let's hope we can actually beat this army and then right after that the next army.
The gods know that we did not look for this. Await my orders.
And for once terrain should be favoring us. Of course we don't have much infantry, which may become problematic as we are facing Romans. But let's see.
Units, stand and fight. March.
Yeah, agreed. I think we are doing rather well in terms of those preparations regarding taking Macedonian settlements, because their military strength is waning at quite nice pace, in my opinion. So we should be able to push them back a bit by bit. Let's see if we could take down the enemy general. Oh, downwards. Actually, these Grecian archers are doing really well against the bodyguard. I'm a bit surprised about how well they are doing. Actually be able to take down the general. Okay,
The enemy
nice.
warlord is dead,
That's a
slain by
really
your brave
nice
warriors.
surprise. And if we could land some hits on the Principes as well, it would be nice still, and perhaps even against those mercenary hoplites.
We're under attack! We're being attacked!
Okay, I guess it's time to move the whole formation a bit onwards. And I would like to target those equites.
Men of peace! Destroy
Okay, so that's it for the arrows. And to be honest, I'm a bit nervous about this battle at the moment, because the Romans do have still relatively strong infantry, and most of them are spearmen, so that they counter our general's bodyguard. But of course, if our Illyrian mercs and mercenary peltasts can beat them, we should have a decent enough chance. Okay, since those are, well, not completely wasted missiles, perhaps they will be enough. try to put some movement to the enemy army. Yeah, so now these should do rather nice damage over there. And some mercenaries are actually breaking. Let's try to make sure that we don't need to fight against this Roman army anymore.
Enemy army runs! Now hunt them down!
And of course, when we have relieved the settlement, was it Apollonia? I think we can get some reinforcements for this army. And of course that means we can take care of the Julii army a bit easier after that.
We need fight!
We shall rule!
And I think they will...
Attack! No more
Oh,
moves.
come on.
Yes.
Okay, so... basically...
General. General.
We need to break the siege with this army. Well, there is one turn time still, but another misclick might prove to be fatal in this case.
Await my orders.
Archer warband.
Units. Warband. Units.
What I really like about the
New
more
warriors have arrived on the
rather
field.
newer total
Send
wars
them
is
to
that
kill the enemy.
you get to see the movement path the army is going to take. So that can prevent quite a few of that kind of happenstances. The main issue here is that our infantry is only warbands. And, well, I think at least most of us know that warbands are not particularly good. Oh, we could hit those warriors. Excellent. Let's see if we could keep those enemy velites at bay with cavalry. Okay, so this is beginning to look rather good. So, okay.
The enemy
so
flee
that's it.
from the field like frightened.
Oh, perhaps we can still inflict some casualties over there. And I think that's it for this Getae army.
Victory!
Yeah, that's quite common issue, especially in this older game. In Remastered, I think the FPS
General!
holds up quite a bit better. So that's one additional benefit from that. That seems to be rather the
Yes!
scraps of
Combining
what
troops. Chief! Leaving the
they
army.
can muster.
General! General! General!
Or rather what the Macedonians can muster.
General!
So let's move to engage, and then let's head towards Larissa. Yeah. Oh, there is Macedonian cavalry.
Await my orders!
Okay, and I guess the enemy is camping here on that hill. And once again, I think the tactics... Oh, not then. So perhaps we could use the high ground against them. But yeah, once again the tactics are the same, except perhaps we can intercept... Well, apparently not. Or perhaps, let's see, if we could intercept the enemy cavalry, while the rest of the army is actually out of position.
Enemy warlord. You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Okay, I think at the moment we are in rather good position. Okay, Macedonian cavalry wants to engage, so let's oblige them. Some flanking maneuver would be good if we are in time. And let's actually take down that last cavalry unit, because most likely it's the biggest threat to our missile units. Okay, so it seems the whole army is actually falling apart.
Enemy army
Well,
runs.
that was
Now
surprisingly
hunt them down.
quick. Of course, we do have quite good generals, so provide some benefits, but still. I think this is the end of this Macedonian army.
This is a
And I guess the pathway to Larissa is open. Could we actually besiege it?
Yes!
I think we can.
pillaging the troops.
And the gates are open.
Besieging settlement.
So perhaps we could actually
Kill them.
take it. And I think our army is actually really well suited for this battle over here. Okay, 2 phalanx pikemen. So they most likely have Athens, perhaps Corinth over there.
Lord, kill them.
I don't actually think it's related to computer per se, it's related to the age of the game. Because it cannot utilize the modern PCs or the calculation power of modern PCs that well.
The sun has risen. Await my orders.
So we should try to take the
Units.
gateway as fast as possible. Let's hope that they don't have too many units over there. Well, of course they do have.
Units.
And this might actually be rather costly
Fight.
assault.
Units. Units. Charge.
And let's hope they don't have boiling oil over there. Okay, looking good this far. So let's bring the rest of the troops in as well. Yeah, Greek stone walls can be quite intimidating. I mean, these guys are not even breaking. It's quite impressive. So let's send these guys to clear the walls while the cavalry should push. Perhaps not. There is a risk that this battle actually will end badly for us. Because we are really lacking infantry. Of course we could try to push straight to the city center. Yes, that's the best way to go. We take casualties then as well, but perhaps a bit less. And perhaps the enemy units will actually abandon the walls. And they are abandoning those side walls. proving to be an utter disaster. Yeah, sound advice. I mean, hey, you guys are supposed to go on the walls. Okay. Time to disengage.
Enemy king now drinks with his
Oh,
glorious
that
ancestors.
was a
His
pleasant
men
surprise.
now rightly fear us.
And if the enemy cavalry comes this way, we actually need those... that spear wall band down here. And if we've chosen swordsman, just could go up there.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now
Kind of
the streets
pretending
will
to
run
be-
with blood.
Obedient soldiers. Now we can utilize the tower for our advantage. Hopefully. Okay, good. That's at least something resembling a partial victory. As now we can deal with those militia hoplites over there. And perhaps even take the gateway, and perhaps the gateway will actually deal with these militia hoplites. Okay, and let's take the... hopefully, let's take the gateway. Excellent. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Some nice hits over there would be appreciated. Okay, and that's it. Too close. Yeah, thanks for the advice. I think those spies would be rather beneficial. So let's try to capture the last tower over there. And then let's deal with the last militia hoplites over here. And we are ready for the hopefully final phase of this siege. So the enemy has peasants, some bodyguards, some more peasants. Okay, peasants and some bodyguards. I think our archers should be more than adequate at taking them out. And let's have a bit of rest for them. And then let's move into this street. Yeah, agreed. Actually, pretty much the only hard counter for horse archers. Then of course they can try to starve the settlements out. But yeah. Perhaps another counter for horse archers is foot archers, because the unit size is bigger. So they should be able to do quite well. And now we just only need to hope that these warbands don't actually break. And I think we will target the bodyguard first. With all one arrow, it seems. Okay, now this next volley should be rather good. Okay, it was perhaps 10 arrows. Bit by bit. I don't think most horse archers have enough damage and armor for that. And of course, if they do charge, they are rather vulnerable to enemy cavalry or infantry. About that Cantabrian circle, sure, but I think it does tire the horse archers out quite fast. So it may end up then making them easier prey for enemy cavalry. Okay, and that's it.
Victory is the...
Well, I don't feel like it's clear victory, but victory nonetheless.
We shall rule our land by conquest.
And let's hope we can actually retrain. Yes, we can retrain all of these. Good. And well, I think some boost to public order will be rather nice.
Orders?
And
Orders?
do we have some reinforcements from Tylis? I guess we could use them over there. And we have a turn. Okay, so light lancers and a general. I think we might be pushed back, but at least we can inflict quite decent casualties on the enemy.
Await my orders! Units! Units, make haste! Units, make haste! Hurry!
Okay, so we're sending the pike, or rather militia hoplites out. they are wavering. A charge to the flank most likely would break them. Okay. Apparently not so scared anymore that they have, now that they have reinforcements. Yeah. Agreed that the Cantabrian Circle can be really effective. So, perhaps it will be the Light Lancers coming out next. Fortunately, they are tired. And hopefully they will break really soon. Or our bodyguard is in trouble. Do not go to face that phalanx over there, please. Oh, now it's the bodyguard. Okay, so this is going to be a tough one. I think we need to move the bodyguard a bit further from the rest of the army. But with proper attacks, I think we should be able to beat it. And of course, if the general falls, then most likely these 3 units will break. Most likely we will have high ground advantage as well. When facing that bodyguard, I want to have the missile cavalry in melee there as well.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than... You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Okay, there is that other Light Lancer unit moving against us. So I think we should prepare for it. And once again, I want exhausted. The general is dead and they are breaking. Good. Except that we are not dealing quite as many casualties on them as I would like. Okay, so now it's time to deal with the phalanxes. They are shaken. Let's actually see if we could push to the gates. Wavering. Okay. Guess these guys should be exhausted relatively soon at the very least. Okay, good. Begin. And then let's take down the last one. Okay, that went rather nicely. Good, and then we have only to deal with these remaining cavalry units over here. And here the key point is to keep our general alive.
Attack quickly! Get back in position! Attack! Slay them! Units, make haste!
Okay, this is going rather smoothly. And to be honest, I didn't expect that
The enemy have
we
been
would be having victory in this battle, but so the
We
horse
shall
archers
rule
are
our land by conquest.
a really nice unit. And here, I don't think I want to even fight this battle. It's going to be rather decisive defeat. So that army is moving northwards.
Orders? Chief? March! March!
And let's besiege Athens. I think
Kill them!
we don't want to rush in there, but
General,
just to take the
move
settlement.
out. No more moves.
And of course we could move against Corinth
Orders? Lord?
with this army if we build a ship. Then again Sparta might be lightly defended. So perhaps we will go with
Lord?
those boats
March!
and let these guys worry about the Romans. Oh, but we do have the Gaul army over there. Yeah. So, this guy with his army and with reinforcements is going to head towards Salona and from there northwards until we can strike at the Gauls and Romans in northern Italy. While this guy over here will take care of the rest 3 Greece and Macedonia settlements over here. Most likely will strike at Kydonia and Rhodes as well. So let's see. We have farms over here. Perhaps we can make a trader to boost population growth. And
Chief,
yeah, I think we have a turn. Well, not quite. We could still train some additional troops. So the Macedonian army over here is pulling back. And Gaul is the strongest faction. That's actually quite impressive from them. Because usually Gaul does get wiped out quite, or rather pushed back quite early in the game. Oh, and now we do have the ship, but not too much to do with it.
yes. Move out. Yes. March.
And those silver weapons for those mercenary horse archers are rather nice. Now the question is, should we go to Athens or should we go to Corinth? Perhaps we will strike at Athens
Kill them!
and we will
Besieging
try to
settlement.
starve it out
Under siege.
General,
because of our last experience at scaling the walls.
General, General,
And let's actually
move out. Chief,
bring some reinforcements for that army. Hopefully
Orders?
quite a bit of infantry. And from here
General,
I think we can take some war bands.
move out.
Reinforce that army and let's push the Julii back. Yeah, agreed. Athens is one of the best settlements in the game because of that high monetary value.
Wait my orders!
Okay. So this attack is not going to be at least too easy because of the high ground benefit for the Romans.
Fight! Units, forward!
Yeah, so we need to circle around. Fortunately, they don't have missile weapons, so I think our position still is relatively good. Okay, so they are moving in here to face us. So they have Velites, Townwatch, Hastati, Equites, Roman General. Actually, Roman General has a decent amount of bodyguards.
Men of peace.
Units are still fresh, so time to move onwards, and I think once again we will try to cripple the enemy cavalry first and foremost with the archers, if they are able to do that. And then I think we will make a flanking maneuver with our own cavalry while starting to hit the enemies with those Illyrian mercs. Well, those are quite eager Hastatis actually. Too bad for them. Okay, so because of the Romans are being rather aggressive, we need to alter the plan a bit. Let's hope these charge at the phalanxes. Indeed they do. Good. And it seems one of our warbands is actually in trouble.
The enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Yeah.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
And let's try to make sure once again that these Juliani are not coming back. And that should be it.
We need fight.
I guess the warbands did take the heaviest beating, but fortunately we can retrain them in Apollonia and take the couple of fresh ones with us.
Chief! General! Forward!
And once again we have a turn. Let's see how, by the way, how much money we are making per turn. So 4,300 at the moment. Absolutely not. So we are making some 2,500, which is not actually a lot. Axe Bitten. Okay.
Orders.
Let's send him to Thessalonica.
Orders. Forward. Out of moves. Kill them.
Could we actually have...
Forward. Move.
Apparently not. So, more mercenaries to this army.
General.
And let's hope the Macedonians muster enough troops to attack this army, because it would make things quite a bit easier
General.
in Athens or next to Athens. And let's have this army moving. Well, perhaps they can strike at, for instance, Sparta. Okay, good. This army should not pose any troubles. They are coming directly from the left, it seems. So that garrison is our main target. Yeah, most likely that's the mercenary army that's costing quite a bit. And we do have some really juicy opportunity to take down that reinforcing army, as they are coming most likely from that corner, and they are having quite a bit of difficulties because of the terrain already. And as they are reinforcing army, they are having even more difficulties because of that. And of course that main army, 1 militia hoplites, cannot practically do anything to aid them. Okay.
Units, move out!
Ha! The enemy have brought more weaklings to reinforce their line.
Double time! Units, run!
Illyrian mercenaries!
Units! Units, move out!
Okay, let's deal with those phalanx pikemen. It's such an opportunity over here. Perhaps we can get some nice hits on those light lancers.
Enemy king is a worthless dog. He runs from death and our swords.
have to admit that I'm beginning to find new liking, or my liking to the missile units is moving to completely new levels with this playthrough. They are actually
This is no longer a battle,
surprisingly
this is a hunt.
effective.
No, a coward chase.
Units, make haste! Attack quickly! Units, make haste! Units, run!
And I think Athens might actually fall.
This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt.
Well,
No,
let's
a coward chase.
have the archers having a bit more target practice. Okay, and that's it.
Victory!
I think this was a bit closer to heroic victory than to clear victory.
Fear us!
Oh, and still the settlement holds. I think we can auto-resolve the attack, next attack to there. Oh. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Are we still really that early in the game? I mean, usually the plague in Macedon happens a bit earlier, if I recall correctly. But
Yes!
yeah, perhaps, well, that's because of
Move!
something.
No more moves! Yes!
Perhaps some prerequisite was not... Oh, yeah, that explains it. So perhaps some prerequisite was not filled, and perhaps building siege equipment would have been
Settlement under siege!
a good choice.
Yes!
Actually, warbands are dirty expensive to maintain, in my opinion. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's mercenaries that are causing the financial problems for us.
Settlement under siege!
What about these chosen swordsmen? Still more expensive. I mean, come on. The units are just... Especially those warbands are pretty much thrash. And... Well... Okay.
Orders! We're under siege!
Yeah, agreed on that. Yeah, that's rather laughable that they are so expensive. Or rather, so expensive to maintain. Oh. It seems the AI is beginning to strike back. Agreed on those chosen swordsmen.
Orders!
So,
Kill them!
yeah, that went rather well.
Us! Our land
I think
by
we can
conquest.
occupy it. And then we need to build something. But I think Corinth is actually the last settlement that the Macedonians have, but the Greeks do have quite an army next to Sparta, actually.
On my way.
Well, that most likely will be a bit difficult.
Orders!
And who is besieging that? It's that army. And they do have support from both sides.
General!
making things quite interesting. I think we will begin with roads, and then let's reserve the money for the mines as well.
Lord? Orders?
Okay, let's begin from this army. Oh. Okay. Things are becoming a bit more difficult with the Romans.
Today is await my orders. General. Units, move out.
There seems to be a bit of indecisiveness in this Roman army. Okay, so they are really chasing us. Okay, so they are retreating, perhaps. Or then perhaps not. Take down the war dogs over there and deal some damage to the hostility as the back's turned. not actually sure what the Bruttii are doing in here, but let's try to take down those Roman archers while dealing some damage to the hastati over there. Take care of the artillery. And I guess these guys have earned a bit of rest. So we are kind of dismantling the Roman army piece by piece. Up.
Enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and
let's see if we
slay
can
them
actually
all.
take down the... Well, apparently we cannot. Well, that's a shame. Oh, good. And that's it. Good.
The enemy.
First army taken down. Some more difficult ones to go.
Fear us. Yes. Move out. Yes. Kill them.
I think we need to bring this army back.
Await my orders. Archers. Units, forward, stand and fight.
Men of steel.
Units, make haste.
And actually, I don't think we want to break anything else except the gates. Because we can use the money in a better way than to repairing the walls. We didn't need to smash in the first place.
Our warriors have reached the enemy gate with the ram. Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open. Let your men kill all the cowards inside.
I mean, this missile weapon cheese is perhaps a bit too dirty in the siege battles.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now the streets will run with blood.
So warband and barbarian cavalry. Nothing too much to write home about. I think it might actually be the final battle when we face the two Roman armies. I think that could be quite a glorious battle for one faction or the other one. So now hopefully we can entice this barbarian cavalry to YOLO charge to the phalanx. And I think that should be it for the barbarian
Enemy
cavalry.
warlord
Well,
shows his
actually,
worth.
they did
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die
surprisingly
rather
well
than
over
run.
Mercenary hoplite. March. Orders complete, Commander. March. Move, move.
Archer warband.
Forward. Men of feet. Archers. Hoplite.
So let's hope we can break.
The enemy
Both
warlord
of
is
these
dead,
units.
slain by your brave warriors.
Okay, and that's it.
This
We shall rule our land by conquest.
And once again we
General,
need to leave some garrison over here. Perhaps those 2 units would be enough. And let's move
Yes.
to reinforce the defense of Apollonia. Do they have siege equipment? Actually,
Yes.
there is a possibility that we are too late.
Yes.
But I guess we have to live with that.
Lord.
Okay, good. We can train some of those chosen swordsmen.
Orders. Move out, General. Move out. Urging armies.
Let's join forces in here.
Orders. Yes, General.
And if we move out,
Move out.
we are going to be in quite big troubles with public order.
Orders. General. Move out. Chief. March. Chief. March.
Okay, I guess that will be quite enough.
Orders.
And then let's besiege
Kill
Corinth.
them. Besieging settlement.
And let's try to learn from past mistakes. Let's make siege towers, because they can actually be quite beneficial even if the enemy is sallying forth, because they can fire those missiles. And well, we don't actually have much money. Let's hope the Scythians will actually attack soon, because we cannot practically sally forth. We don't have the resources for that, or rather the men. But I think perhaps just in case Campus Getae
No more moves.
should be reinforced.
Move out.
If Campus Getae falls.
General,
But yeah, I think it's time for the final battle of this episode. So some Brutiae and some Juliae reinforcements. So basically missile units versus Roman infantry.
await my orders.
They do have the high ground, which is a bit unfortunate. Well, perhaps a bit more accurate way to put it would be Roman infantry versus Illyrian mercenaries and mercenary peltasts.
Units group.
Fresh warriors have arrived. Perhaps it is the time to send them to kill the enemy.
Oh, is it really so that... Okay, they are waiting. Good. Because if AI commanded them, that army would be doomed. And it seems the Roman armies are also waiting the entry. Oh, they are not waiting anymore. Okay. So I think the reinforcing army is kind of being delayed from entering the battlefield is one of the marks of the game's age. Because in some cases the enemy armies come just one by one. And we need to be a bit careful because the Juliae seem to have quite a few of those equites. So they might become problematic. Are the Romans actually making a joint battle line? Because those maneuvers might give our archers some opportunities for some rather nice shots. Let's see if we could hit those equites for some effect. Seems the GI became a bit impatient. Julia advancing as well. Okay. So this might become
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating.
and you guys are not to pursue. And to come out of there. All the way.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than run.
So I guess now is the time to push and push hard. And let's see. These can take care of those enemies. Some of them are starting to break. Okay, so their main strength is about to collapse. So this should be rather not an operation anymore. But let's see.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them all.
Okay. A rather nice victory. Even if I say so myself. That should push the Roman plans regarding this area back, at least for a while. Of course, now that we have those boats in the port of Themon, perhaps we should bring the fight to Romans. Because they have taken quite a beating over here. So probably they don't have that much troops at home.
This is a great victory.
And
the cries of dying.
That should be relatively easy pickings for us. But yeah, I think that was rather nice victory. Actually, yeah. We took some casualties, but nothing catastrophic.
Fear us.
And yeah, I think this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions in the video comments as well. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.